copper pots and pans hanging over the stove make Sonia's cozy French pick quite the scene. From rotisserie chicken to their namesake dish, you can find all of this old world charm on Hyde in San Francisco at Cocotte.
I came to California with my best buddy 10 years ago from Sonia. It's a small village in France. And I remember the first day when I came. And I'm like, wow, this is California. It's really California. I'm Mikael, Audry, chef owner at Cocotte, the French rotisserie in Untitled Hill. My grandfather and grandmother, they used to be farmers. And when I was a kid, you know, I would always go to get the milk from the cow or, you know, to get the vegetable for the night. And I guess, you know, that's why I'm a chef now, because that's a passion besides the mountain biking. Before I was a professional mountain bike rider, cooking is the same. You know, you train, you try new recipe, you taste it, and be ready on time to when the service started. So it's always a competition every day. We have people that just come for a date night. So we have a special alcohol, little table that people love to go there on a date. But we also do a bigger party when people have fun. You know, they share a lot of dishes, a lot of side dish or chicken. The cuisine at Cocotte, I'd say it's a French cuisine with a Californian twist. I love to cook, I love to bike. I should stay here forever.
Now, Cocotte actually means the dish, the side dish, if you will, the actual container, right? And you get a lot of different side dishes at this place, don't you? Is that what draws you in?
So there are many things that draw me in about this place. For me, when I'm dining out, it's all about like kind of the ambiance and what they provide for you. It's a small place, very dim lighting, open kitchen, rotisserie. Who doesn't love a place that has a rotisserie, because it just smells so good when you walk in. Right. They have a whole chicken or a half a chicken. It comes out really juicy, a little lemony, and they have 3 different sides choices. The porcini mushroom sauce that you can have on the side is, I could like smother it all over myself. It's just buttery, and just to dip it slightly in with the chicken, to me, is like, it's just home. It feels really homey.
Or
douse it.
Or douse it. So what did you have, Swapan?
We started off with the lobster salad, which was superb actually. It was one of the highlights of the meal. The lobster was slightly briny and it was very fresh. There was a pile of ricotta cheese on top, which made the dish somewhat creamy, which added a nice touch, and peppery arugula just rounded out the flavor profile for me. And I also had the rabbit in mustard sauce, and it was like shredded rabbit. And when I ate it, I almost forgot what it was. I expected it to be more gamey or more unique, and it came on top of pan-seared gnocchi. That was unique for me, and that was nice. And although I said mustard sauce, you know, it's not mustard in the traditional sense that you think, where it's really overpowering and mustardy. It's just really light, and you know, I enjoy. There's something unique for me.
Bob, you're smiling over there.
I can relate. I had the lobster salad as well. We shared that. What I loved was not only the freshness of the lobster, the briny quality, as you mentioned, but also the organic beets were fabulous. Also had the shishito peppers, which I would highly recommend. I like spice. Also had the mussels, and one of our guests had never had mussels before, and she loved them. They were very sweet, and something that all 3 of them were easily a 10.
We ended up going with the rotisserie chicken, and it didn't disappoint. The brown butter and mushroom sauce that you mentioned was fantastic. The green herbaceous sauce, which I believe was parsley, I actually like that as well.
And you get a Romanesco or something, you get a choice of sauces.
Yeah, they gave us those too. So, and the brown butter sauce, I used it with the polenta in the next dish, which was a lamb shake, which was nice as well. The lamb shake, it was a balsamic reduction, I believe. It was cooked really well. It was missing salt. I feel like they might have forgotten salt, but the glass of Bordeaux went fantastic with
and the wine list
shake.
is small, well priced. You can get, you know, under $40 picks even there. Mostly French. Now, what else did you have entree-wise?
The coq au vin was succulent. It was fabulous. In fact, I was shocked because I'm a big eater, and I thought this is not going to be enough for me. It was absolutely perfect. The other thing is my girlfriend had scallops, and they came with the squid ink, which she didn't like the thought of that. So she asked, can you do something with that? And the chef created something, a bed of vegetables, which was incredible.
You really have to order the side dishes, the cocotte.
Yeah, and one of the things I love is the cauliflower gratin and the Brussels sprouts, and they come in the little cocottes, so it's just, you know, super cute. And cauliflower gratin is like just beautiful cheese and all melted together, not overpowering, and it's not like a huge huge cocotte either. So just the right amount, I feel like, even to share different dishes. And when you sit down, they give you like a beautiful warm French bread with this homemade olive tapenade. And I eat that throughout the meal, and I dip it into the coq au vin and into the porcini mushroom sauce.
And they have a dish there that changes as well called the butcher cut.
Sometimes it's been steak frites, sometimes it's been a pork chop, everything that I end up loving anyway. The steak frite that I had when we were there, just beautiful piece of meat, medium rare. Don't even need any sauce with it. It's seasoned, you know, perfectly with a little bit of frite on the side, again, that you can dip into the porcini mushroom sauce.
You just keep a big old
Love that thing.
The butcher cut that evening was a New York steak, which the three of us shared. It was fantastic, and I would agree. There's no need for sauce. Everything was cooked perfectly. On a 1 to 10, I would give the place a 10.
Any dessert takers?
Yeah, we had the creme brulee, banana creme brulee. It was superb. There was a perfect glaze on the top. It was layered with thin slices of banana, and it was excellent. You just break through that layer of ice on top and then just get into the creamy banana texture.
I had the same thing. I had the banana creme brulee. The three of us shared it, although one of us ate most of it. I enjoyed most of it. It was really, really good. The one thing I would say is that they were understaffed because when it came to getting our dessert and bill, it took a little bit longer. They were apologetic about it and very kind, but that was probably the one negative spot, and I wouldn't even call that negative.
Probably the nicest French people in all of San Francisco are at Cocotte.
And the owner and chef Mikael is French. He's from Sancerre, the Sancerre region of France, and
they are they're just so lovely. Everyone who works there.
And you can't really mention this place without talking about parking, because it is in a very, very difficult area of town.
Forget driving, take the cable car. There's just no parking.
All right, this is your spot. Give us a quick summary.
Fresh, organic, some of the best food, French cuisine that I've had in the U.S., I would say, and amazing service.
All right, and Swapan?
California-inspired French cuisine in an intimate, small setting.
All right, and Bob?
Rustic elegance, old school charm, old world cuisine at the top of the class.
If you would like to try Cocotte, it's on Hyde at Jackson in San Francisco. The telephone number is 415-292-4415. It's open for dinner Tuesday through Sunday, closed on Monday. Reservations are recommended, and the average tab for dinner without drinks is around $40.